In this tutorial, I'll show you how to quickly create a frequency table using dplyr. To begin, make sure you have a dataset loaded, which for me is the Hollywood Movies 2011 dataset, as well as dplyr. Now, my goal here is to create a frequency table of genre. So, a list of the genres as well as how many movies in each genre came out in 2011. Now, I am going to be using the piping operator to pass arguments back and forth. So make sure that you understand the piping operator. If you haven't seen that before, please look at that tutorial prior to this tutorial. So let's begin. To create a basic frequency table, what we want to do is pass the dataset into the group by function. And the group by function is going to sort this dataset in a manner, index it in a manner such that it's going to be broken up by genre. And so we're going to pass that grouped data set then into the summarize function. Now notice that you can spell summarize with either an S or a Z. Either one will work here. And so we're going to pass the grouped data frame into summarize, and then we're going to create a new column called frequency. So a new one row for each group with the frequency, and to get a count of the number of movies in each genre, we'll just use the function n, which stands for sample size. Running this, what you'll see is that you get a basic frequency table. So we see that we have 32 action movies, 1 adventure movie, 12 animated movies, 27 comedies, so on and so forth. If you wish to further sort this, what you could do is then pass this to the arrange function, and you can arrange by frequency. And now you have a sorted data set increasing by the number of movies. You could also make this decreasing by putting DESC, using that function around frequency. And what you'll see now is that you have a sorted frequency table. We can also quickly calculate a relative frequency table, and what you're going to notice is that we use the same 3 lines and then pass our frequency table into the mutate function. And the mutate function creates a new column, and it's going to create a new column as a function of an old column, which is frequency here, so we should correct that. And so we're going to create relative frequency by taking each frequency and dividing by the sum of all the frequencies. And so what you'll see here is that now we see that 32 action movies, well, that's a relative frequency of 0.235 or so. Again, you could sort in the same way using arrange and descend. That's how you create basic frequency tables and relative frequency tables in R using dplyr.